Hello, welcome back to another episode of the Jar Games Factorio Space Age, and in today's episode, we are going to build the belts machine on Vulcanus, so let's get into it. Alright, yeah, so in the meantime, I built this
Like and subscribe.
cliff explosive build. I'll leave that build in the description, it's pretty nice. Like this little pattern here of all the stuff it gets, but basically just coal in, steel, calcite, and iron are requested in, and then water and purple juice over here. And then, yeah, that does it, actually. I don't even need this. I was going to bring iron in by belt, but I realized I could just request it in there, so that's it. That's all, and yeah, it does good. It does good. Everything's all ratioed up, and it works wonders. So we've got lots of cliff explosives now. No more problems with cliffs. I'll have to ship some back home. But anyways, other than that, I don't think I really did too much in the interim. I blew up some cliffs and paved some stuff. I added some speed modules to the sulfur and a little bit more power, actually, I think, since last time. So we are cooking for power. Yeah, and this system is working pretty good, actually, so far. The tank here is empty, which it should be, but we're full on petroleum, so at this point, I think the only thing we can do is try to spin up some circuitry, some blue circuits, some red circuits. So we might get to that today, but the most important thing that I want to focus on is getting this belt machine up and running. So I kind of just started with this bit of a template. As you can see, pretty straightforward so far. Both of these top ones need lube, so that's fine. We'll get lube in from the liquid bus. Oh, actually, we don't have it on there. Quick fix. Anyways, back to what we're doing over here. First of all, I suppose we should, I was going to say get our honorary jar of the day, but we don't have any iron, so no big deal, no big deal. We'll continue on. So this is going to take circuits, so all the circuits are going to be on the right. So basically I want to build this here, and I want to build everything that we need to actually keep it going as well. So it's kind of gonna, we really only want let's put all of them there. We really only want the good ones, the green ones here. Like, we don't want anything except these ones, so you could probably do this right into boxes as well. And these could be buffer chests, because you know I like to buff. And then for this, we can just request in any of these at 2400. And that basically, as I always mention, like, this is going to just make this a storage container as well. And this one, we could say less than 500. Yeah. And then basically just do that again. Oh, we could change this one just to be everything, to just a little bit more universal. And here I want to have this as 2000. Yeah, 500 splitters and 500 undergrounds I think is fair, but 2000 belts itself is what we want there. And did I set this properly? I don't think I did. I don't think I set this filter correctly. Yeah, I set that as undergrounds when it is in fact splitters. It is in fact splitters. Okay, and then we got belts over here. So that's the easy part out of the way. Now for the other parts. Well, this is really just gears and a little bit of, I guess we're going to need circuits here up until, well, we actually only need circuits to there. So maybe no, that's probably where we're going to want them. But who knows? We may flip this if we're going to build this. I don't know. The point is, we need like a mountain of gears, like unholy, ungodly amounts, huge gears, massive gears. So this row alone needs 8 per second, but this one needs 140 per second. So that's at least 2 belts. Like, even with 2 belts, we're not going to be able to get that in here. I'm kind of just thinking we do something like this, where we can, yeah, just bring in 2 belts straight up. And once we get the greens, I'll be able to upgrade these to get 120 gears in. But we may produce for a bit more because eventually we'll have stacks. But it doesn't really need to be maxed out. I don't know. That's kind of just like a thing that I like to do is max them out. But it doesn't need to be because we're going to want to produce a lot at first, but then things are going to cool off and we're going to build up on them. So how much does this one need? 260. So even with 2 full belts, yeah, we ain't getting there. So maybe 3 full belts. But later, 1 fully stacked belt will do us. So maybe we just don't worry about that for now. And then similarly, this one doesn't need gears actually. Fortunately enough, this one just needs the tungsten steel, I guess it's called, tungsten plates. And so with that, we can just slip that right in there, and then we'll have that on easy mode. This one has to go the other way. Yeah, this one has to go the other way. Would you please? Yeah, so it'll be kind of offset. Oops. But I think that's fine. Either that or let's just we got to stick to the not be too offset, right? Don't be upset. I mean offset. I mean, would you just get out of the way? Yeah, then we just put that one over there. Just arguably a little bit wasteful, but whatever. It looks better, okay? There we go. There we go. So that's going to be all of our gears, but now we want to get 5 full belts of gears. So that's pretty easy, but I will just quickly set this up here and see on the other side of that. Okie dokie, okie dokie. So here is what I came up with. Kind of hummed and hawed a little bit here, and really there's no way we're going to get all the gears that we need, but this is enough. So here we're getting basically 4 blue belts full, and I think that's just fine, actually. Not really. Now that I look at it, I just realized that, well, we're only taking 2 in. We're only taking 3 out here. So this is kind of not great. But I'm going to upgrade this right away as soon as possible. So that's also why I like 3 belts in, but then it goes into 2. And so that's also not great. So I'm just gonna kind of fix this. There we go. Okay, so that's definitely better. There should be 1 row each. So now the only thing is getting enough iron into here, which is not really that much, but it's definitely gonna be 2 full belts, or just over 1 full green belt. So maybe I'll just kind of stick to that, and we'll get some smaller production going on here, because it shouldn't be that radical. So let's see how that looks. Well, I guess that is pretty radical actually. We're trying to get 68, so that's like quite a bit of these, and well, this produces enough. If we jack this up, we could probably get 3. Oh yeah, we can easily get 3. How many of these could we take? We could take yeah, we could definitely put a lot more actually. I don't really see how. Yeah, to 1, so plus 1 more. That's obviously incorrect, because 290 iron, molten iron divided by 77. 290 divided by 77.4 is 3.76. Times that by the 11.6 plates it produces, that's like 1 belt. So this could produce half of what we need just to get this cooking here, this level, this row. So do I really want to build all of that for this? Like kind of actually, and who knows, I might actually just do it. I might do it like right beside here, and maybe turn this upside down and do. It just seems weird upside down, but I don't know. Maybe we could do it here and here. No, I don't really like that, because we've got to access that back bus. So I'll figure out a solution here. I'll be back in a few messages. Alright, so we're back here, and I've got the gears coming in. I've got the iron over here, and then we're working on this interesting circuit setup here. So this should hopefully, well, give us what we want as far as circuits go. Let's see, yeah, so the rate is good. 38, I think, wants 40, but we'll live with 38. And otherwise the ratios here are just right. So that's good to me. Now is the strategy of getting them down there. Yeah, we don't need this anymore. And then we need to look at squeezing in an inserters build. Maybe here. Inserters are pretty easy. Or even here. We'll see. But yeah, I will get this set up. Alright, we're getting this thing cooking here, and it looks like we're producing. Are we producing the amount we want? Looks like it. Yeah, that looks basically like a full belt, so that's good. Great, so that means we're producing the splitters. Now we just need reds and blues, which I said I think we can just kind of bring in. I'm gonna have to get this up. This will be easy. It's already piped in. There we go. And then for now, I think we can just request in some reds and request in some blues. There we go. And now we should have... yeah, we got the belts building. And we should have the... where are my bots? Oh, sometimes they just turn off. I don't know why. But yeah, here we go. Now we've got the splitters building. Ooh, splitters take 10 reds. These only take... oh, 2 processing. Okay. I thought it was 1, but, you know. Either way. What's going on over here? Ah, the tungsten was just struggling to get through because somebody didn't build the final one. There we go. Great. So that's looking pretty good. Yeah, it's like almost impossible to keep this thing going at full throughput when it takes 80 gears for that. Pretty crazy. The amount of tungsten here is simply not keeping up. Yes, I fixed it, and all of them are working now. I was missing like these inserters. I don't know, one pair was just doing nothing at all. So should we make a buffer of tungsten? Maybe. I think that it'll be okay though. It's just a matter of like, this needs to build up. It's gonna take some time for this to build up, but it's gonna build up the way it goes. And we won't be able to consume the belts as fast as we can place them down. I mean, over a long period of time, right? Over a short period of time, like, yeah, we want many belts, many lots of belts. That being said, we can't pour ourselves inserters, so we need to just make a simple inserter build here, because I don't want to keep importing all of these. I don't think there's any reason to. We kind of have all of the ingredients we need here, so let's see. Yeah, we do have all of the ingredients we need just right here, so we just got to figure out how we want to take this off. First of all, we do need blues actually, because we need blues to go into greens. Okay, so it'll be something like this, I think. And this one, and this will be blues. Okay, and this needs circuits and yeah, so we need gears for this one. These balanced at all? No. Maybe I should pull out a quick rank when would this get balancers and just kind of annoying either way. I think we could do it probably better like this. Quite fit either. Huh. Why does a 3 balancer have to be so weird? I think this is kind of our only choice. Just totally fine. Just to make sure that everything goes on every lane. And we can go there. Okay. And then we just want to that one there, and that one there. Sure. Great. And that way I can just happily branch off here, get gears in, and then do something similar here, get iron in, and then we've got the greens up there. Now this needs gears, and this needs a lot of gears. So, in this, right? Is that gonna work for us? And we need gears there, and there, but not here. And then we just need iron to be here, and there. Right? That's interesting. So we need... Can we get away with making this even bigger? To get iron in? I don't know. I think so. I think we can do reds on all of these. Except that one. I think that should be fine. 2.25 per second. I think these can do about 4 per second. Especially with their stack size now. So then we can get... should be able to just get iron in there. Really? This doesn't need iron. Doesn't need circuits, but this one here needs iron. All 3 of those need iron. Now we just need circuits into each one of these. Right? And then reds into this one, which we'll just request in once again. Request that. And I'll probably make a quick red circuits up here. And blue circuits, I think. Maybe closer. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. I'll probably do that between episodes because I don't know. I'll definitely showcase it and probably put the blueprints down, but it's going to be kind of temporary because we're going to go to Fulgora and we're going to get that electric magnetic plant, and so we don't want to dig in too much on that. Okay, so now if I just take these there, we'll have circuits for that one. And we need circuits for this one too, actually. So we could do... I want to do that, but kind of can't. Right? But I can do that. Well, why don't we just do this then? That's the case. We can leave that like that. And then that way that'll get into these two and that one. And this one doesn't need it. So there we go. Now we're actually building them all. Okie dokie. And then let's put some chests here. Enable this when long handies are less than 200. And should I put quality in there? Yeah, why not? Why not? Do quality and in those two, the end ones. And this one, enable disable when bulks are less than 200. There we go, we already got one. Very nice. Okay, this one doesn't matter. Actually, we don't need, yeah, we actually don't want that. Yeah, it just goes into there. There we go. Nice little inserter build here as well. So that's great. That's complete. All right, all right. And it'll give me a little bit of beep boop bop for this. Yeah, so 700. Nice. So it looks like this is kind of prioritized based on the tungsten, but this is going to go just to 500, which it just finished. So now this will go past. And this is going to 2,000. So how much tungsten does this use? 5, and each one of these uses 40. What? That's cracked out. 40 tungsten plate? That's a little bit insane. We're almost getting a full belt in, but this is not going to last that long. I'm surprised none of them are cooked yet. Yeah, we're going to have to... I think we're going to have to belt this in before going on to the next planet. But I'll probably do that between rounds, because it'll just be boring. I might even try to get this coal in before we leave this planet, because if we're going to... Yeah, we're going to be consuming... We're consuming like next to nothing right now. But when we start launching rockets, this planet is going to be... Yeah, it's going to be busy. This is going to be one of our busiest planets, because we're going to be sending everything off of this planet, building a lot of stuff here. So anyways, that's gonna be it for now. I don't think there's really any blueprint for this. I don't know. I mean, let me know in the comments if you want a blueprint. If you want one of these blueprints, then I'll send it your way. But otherwise, don't forget to hit me up on Ko-Fi to keep this party going, the Factorio party, and well, leave a comment anyways. Just something. Just tell me how you thought this was, or if you liked it, you didn't like it, whatever. Just leave a comment, hit that like button, subscribe, you know, ding ding, all those kind of things. But otherwise, that's going to be it for now. Beep boop bop, and away we go.
Like and subscribe.